Welcome to the Rustic Garden. Today I'm going to show you how to identify whiteflies and how to treat them. With water, I'm going to spray them down and remove them. They're a weak insect. And then a soapy water spray consisting of soap or any kind of oil you have around the house. You could use neem oil, which is another level of really kill for the insects, but you can treat these with a water spray, which I'll show you in a second. First I want to show you the whiteflies. You can see them all on the underside of the leaves right down there. And then spray them with an oil and soap spray. As soon as I touch this, you're going to see them fly. Look at all. Those are whiteflies. And they go on the undersides of leaves. A lot of times you find them. This is Brussels sprouts. On Brussels sprouts, kale, cabbages, plants in those families. But they can also go on tomato plants and different things. But just look at all the whiteflies. And as I tap it, you see them really flying around. They also lay lots of eggs. So you're going to treat this with the way I show you today, and you're going to do it every 5 days, another 2 times. So you're going to do it, say, today, in another 5 days, and in 10 days. And the reason that you do that is because most insects, especially, well, whiteflies like other insects, lay eggs. So if you just treat it today, you're not necessarily killing off the hatching eggs. And you can see them all under there too. So you do it 3 times so that you kill off the adults that are flying around, the eggs that are on there, and hatchlings, and they're just everywhere. So the first thing that you do, see if I can do this one hand, is just get a hose. Best thing is to take the nozzle off and just use your thumb like that and just spray it down. Just like that. Now when I get in there and show you, you're going to see a lot of the whiteflies have been washed away. You're going to do that for all the leaves. It's a little bit of work, but you want to wash them down. They're a weak insect, so the water will knock them down, and they do have a hard time sometimes coming back. And then we're going to spray these leaves with a soapy water and oil spray, and that recipe is 1 quart of water, 1 teaspoon of soap, 1 teaspoon of oil, and I'll talk about it. But always test spray, which means spray your leaves, wait 24 to 48 hours to see if there's any damage. I'm giving you the low dose of the recipe for this spray. You could increase the soap to 2 teaspoons and the oil to 2 teaspoons, but start with 1 teaspoon of soap, 1 teaspoon of oil, any oil is fine, in 1 quart of water. So everything's been sprayed down with a jet of water, but 1 leaf. I just want to show you something for contrast. So that spray will really get rid of a lot of the whiteflies, and you can see that leaf earlier was covered in whiteflies. The leaf down here was covered in whiteflies. Here's one I didn't spray. Let's see if I can move that. And you can see there's a whitefly right up there by the nozzle and some other markings from the whitefly. The water will wash this all off. Next thing you want to do is get a quart bottle, and in here, like I said, there's 1 teaspoon of dish soap, 1 teaspoon of, I'm actually using olive oil. Any kind of oil will work. The oil will cover the eggs and the insects and smother them. The fine mist of oil will get on the whitefly wings and they're not going to be able to fly. You could use neem oil, which will also spray a chemical on here called azadirachtin, which if other insects eat that chemical when they're chewing on the leaves, it will kill them off. But you don't need to do that with the whiteflies. So each leaf will get sprayed, and you can see that the water becomes cloudy. That's how you know the soap has dispersed the oil through the water, when it gets cloudy. And just spray it down just like that. It takes a little bit of time, but it's well worth it. You'll be able to take care of the whiteflies. And again, you're going to do this every 5 days. So today would be day 1, 5 days will be the second spraying, 5 days after that will be the third spraying. And the reason that you do that is because you want to kill off the whiteflies, of course, but you want to interrupt the entire life cycle. If you just did this once, there's a chance some eggs will survive. The whiteflies are just going to come back. So by doing it 3 times, you really take care of the plant. The other thing that you want to do, which is going to be off the screen a little bit, is spray the mist straight down to the base of the plant and cover your soil with the mist. That will cover any of the whiteflies that fell off when you were spraying the water on it. But this is an effective way to take care of whiteflies, to really beat them back. Hope you enjoyed the video. Please check out my blog at www.therusticgarden.blogspot.com and also check out my YouTube videos. Thanks.